Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find all the values of x that satisfy the given algebraic equation. And to solve this problem, we are going to start by factorizing this expression. So on the left-hand side, we have x multiplied by 2 into 20 divided by 2 is 10. And minus 2x divided by 2 is x. And both are squared. And this is equal to 576. Now, on the left-hand side, we have x times 2 squared multiplied by 10 minus x squared. And this is still equal to 576. Of course, 2 squared is 4. So on the left-hand side, we have 4x multiplied by 10 minus x squared. And this is equal to 576. The next thing we are going to do is to divide both sides of this equation by 4. So here we have this over 4 and this over 4. Of course, this is going to take care of that. 4 into 5 is 1, remainder 1. Into 17 is 4, remainder 1. Into 16 is 4. So this equation becomes x multiplied by 10 minus x squared is equal to 144. Now let us expand this bracket and also bring 144 over to the left-hand side of the equation. We have x into 10 squared is 100. 2 times 10 times minus x is minus 20x. And minus x squared is plus x squared. 144 coming over the equality sign becomes minus 144. And now everything is equal to 0. Let us rearrange this. We have x into x squared minus 20x. Now let us break 100 down into 64 plus 36. We have minus 144 and everything is equal to 0. The next thing we are going to do is to move 36 outside this bracket. When we do that, we have x multiplied by x squared minus 20x plus 64 plus 36. Of course, we are going to multiply the 36 by x. Minus 144 is equal to 0. Now, when you look at this quadratic equation, you can see that we can factorize it. All we have to do is to find the factors of 64 that add up to minus 20. And of course, those are going to be minus 16 and minus 4. Because minus 16 multiplied by minus 4 is going to give us plus 64. While minus 16 added to minus 4 is going to give us minus 20. So this becomes x times x minus 16 times x minus 4 plus. Now look at this. These two terms, that is 36x and minus 144, have a common factor, which is 36. So here we have 36. 36x divided by 36 is x. And minus 144 divided by 36 is minus 4. And of course, this is still equal to 0. Now, when you look at this term, and you also look at this term, you'll see that both terms have a common factor, which is x minus 4. So we can factorize. So here we have x minus 4 into, now x times x minus 16 times x minus 4 divided by x minus 4 is going to leave us with these two. That is x squared minus 16x. So here we have x squared minus 16x. And here, 36 times x minus 4 divided by x minus 4 is going to leave us with 36, and this is equal to 0. So now you can see that we have factorized this expression into this and this being equal to 0. And of course, you know that when the product of two things is 0, it simply means that either x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x squared minus 16x plus 36 is equal to 0. From here, we immediately see that x is equal to 4. Now, we cannot factorize this equation, but we can solve by completing the square method. The first thing to do is to move this constant term over to the right-hand side of the equation. When we do that, we have x squared minus 16x is equal to minus 36. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to add the square of half the coefficient of x to both sides of this equation. What is the coefficient of x? It is minus 16. What is half of it? Minus 8. What is the square of that? Minus 8 squared, or plus 64. So we are going to add that to both the right-hand side and the left-hand side of this equation. So on the left-hand side, we have x squared minus 16x plus minus 8 squared. And this is equal to minus 36 plus 64, because minus 8 squared is equal to 64. Now you will see that on the left-hand side of this equation, we have a perfect square. So we take 1x and we take 1 minus 8 and we square. Note that if you expand this bracket, this is exactly what you are going to get. So we haven't changed anything. And this is equal to 64 minus 36 is 28. Of course, you know that the next step to solving this equation will be to take square root of both sides of the equation. When we do that, we have that x minus 8 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 28. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 4 times the square root of 7, because 4 times 7 is equal to 28. And of course, we have that x minus 8 is equal to the square root of 4 is 2. So this is plus or minus 2 root 7. And from here, we have that x is equal to 8 plus or minus 2 root 7. So we have two more values of x that satisfy this equation. X equal to 8 plus 2 root 7 and x equal to 8 minus 2 root 7. Added to x equal to 4, we have all the three values of x that satisfy the original equation. And with that, we come to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.